Vincent, you are welcome to Miss. I don't know if I skipped anybody, but if I skip anybody, I'm sorry. But you're welcome to our Zoom today. Newcomer. Okay, Vincent, you are a newcomer. This is not church now. Why are you waiting for people to stand up before you start? We will not tell you to come outside of the congregation. All you just have to type is I'm new. That's all. We are not asking you. This is not a church. We are not asking you to come outside. Just type new. All right, Vincent, you are welcome. So we have 3 members in the house today. Someone said I'm from India and trading in ROYALQ just 1 month. I don't know. I'm from India and trading in ROYALQ just 1 month in fight trading. Okay. Are you trying to? All right, this is a direct message. Okay, I feel you. You are welcome from India. All right. So my name is Oshari. A lot of us know me as Oshin. I know I always say a lot of us know me as Oshin because a lot of you do not actually know my real name. You know me as Oshin on my WhatsApp because that's what is on my WhatsApp. And I'm a V3 rank in ROYALQ. I also do have we do have our special guest here, Leader OBM. Leader OBM is in the house. Leader OBM is a V5 rank in ROYALQ, and Leader OBM is our leader and is the guru in affiliate marketing. And also I have my special I have my speaker here, which is today's topic, Mr. Basheer. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name very well, but I'm sorry. Suleiman. Mr. Basheer is here today also to tell us his journey on this amazing platform. He's going to tell us his journey. He's going to tell us where, how he started and where he is and where he's headed. So basically, he's just going to give us a very brief testimony, and I believe, to motivate most of us, because most times when leaders, when we tell our stories like, oh yeah, leaders, okay, it doesn't really hit the right spot. But I guess maybe if a member come and shares his own testimony, I believe it will resonate with a lot of you. All right, so for the new members, what ROYALQ is about. We'll be doing a brief introduction on what ROYALQ is about. ROYALQ is an artificial intelligent robot. It's an AI. So sorry about that. I'm just going through the chat. All right, ROYALQ is an artificial intelligent robot that helps trade the cryptocurrency market. I don't know if we're conversant with robots. Robots are taking over right now. Robots, there are lots of robots. There are lots of AI. Right now, there's ChatGPT. There are lots of software that that are considered robots or AI, and what they do is they make life easy. We have an app that can generate an AI version of yourself. There's also a robot app that can generate speech, which can clone your speech. It will feel like it is you that is actually talking, whereas it has already programmed your voice and it can replicate it. We have basically cars too can be considered as robots. Your self-driven cars, anything that can make life easy is considered as a robot. So yeah, most of us, we have a cell phone that can be considered as a robot. You would rather have a cell phone than having to write letters if you want to communicate with people. I'm sure in the olden days, it was hectic for hectic for those people at the time, because when they have to communicate, they will have to send, post letters, and before we get to the receiver, of course it's going to take a while. But today, with our phone and with the internet, it is we can reach people in seconds, in split seconds. So this is it. Like, a lot of technology is happening, but right now, it is robots that is the new, or is robot that is the in thing. I think they called us the internet generation, because it is from our generation the internet started using cell phone. I remember uh very well when I think cell phone was a very big deal. It was first landline, and then later started having um, just wireless phones. From that, things evolve. It also happens with anything in this life has the tendency to be better and to evolve. Even money right now, money has since been evolving. From the start it was trade by barter. From trade by barter, we got into maybe paper cowries. From that we got into paper money. Now is, transfer, wireless transfer. I can transfer money to you, you don't have to see the money physically. And then we are at digital money right now. Digital money can be considered also as cryptocurrency. So a lot of people do not believe in cryptocurrency, but I see no reason why you shouldn't believe in cryptocurrency if you can actually use your phone to send money to somebody and they receive it. It's almost the same thing. There's no difference. In for your local currency, you have banks where you store your money, and for your digital currency, which is cryptocurrency, you also have bank. They call it the cryptocurrency bank. You can call it wallet, you can call it exchange. That's where we store our money. And the example of digital banks is Binance. We have Binance. We have a lot of them. We have a lot, just like we have a lot of local banks like your GTB, your First Bank. We have a lot also in the cryptocurrency world. There's Binance, which is the largest cryptocurrency in the world. We also have Wobi, we have Kraken, we have Bybit, we have Indodex. There's we also do have what's it called, Coinbase, but ROYALQ do not work with Coinbase anymore. But yeah, so now let's leave cryptocurrency, since we already know that that's what the robot trades on. The robot trades cryptocurrency, and basically it makes life easy, where you just basically instruct your robot on what to do, and it's going to do that in your absence. It will buy in your absence, it will sell in your absence. You don't have to be on your phone 247 monitoring your trade, like like those manual traders. So for example, if you want to do laundry, if you have a washing machine, you can be using your washing machine to do your laundry, and you have the ability to do other things. You don't have to stand with your washing machine and be monitoring your washing machine when your washing machine is washing the clothes. That's why you bought a washing machine, so that it can save you time, so that it makes your life easy, so that you can use that vital time to do other things, whether work, whether you want to use it as leisure, you want to chill. But as long as you pay for a service, you should be able to enjoy a service. So when you want to wash with your hands, you have to be actively washing. You cannot do more than one thing at the same time when you are washing, when you are doing laundry with your hands, like yourself, like actually using your hands. Or if you are using a washing machine, you can set it, say okay, this washing machine wash for me for 15 minutes, wash for me for 30 minutes, dry. You can set it. I'm sure a lot of us here, or all of us here, are conversant with how washing machine works. So with the robot, even if your phone is off, you do not have data, it works in your absence. I have somebody on my team that his phone was stolen, and when he recovered his phone back, he bought a new phone, he logged into his ROYALQ, his robot was still working. So the robot, as long as you instruct the robot, you do not need to physically monitor your robot or start monitoring it. That's why you are using a robot, because it makes life easy. Now, to purchase the robot, okay, so the advantage of this particular platform or this particular robot that I want you to take home is that you are not giving anybody your money. You are not giving me your money. The person that referred you are not giving that person your money. You are not giving the company your money. So what we know, or what we knew before, was if a platform comes to you and say, oh, I'm offering this service, I'll trade for you, I'll give you, they promise you a lot of things, they tell you I'll trade for you. The tradition is that you are going to send them money to their app. You are going to send your money to their own wallet, and they are in charge of your money. They can do whatever they want to do with it. They can run away with it, which obviously a lot of us, we have been scammed. They've run away with our money. I've been a victim of scam because I do not have control over my money. So as long as you have control over your money, there's no reason for you to be scammed, or there's no reason for your money to disappear. So that's one thing you need to understand that ROYALQ is offering. ROYALQ is offering you full control of your own money. They don't need your money. They don't want to even have control over your money. They don't want that that idea of you sending them money. So this is how it works. You get your cryptocurrency bank, which whichever one. ROYALQ have, you can I think there are about 8 banks you can use with ROYALQ. Binance, Kraken, there's Wobi, there's Indodex, there's Bybit, yeah, and 2 other ones. I think there are about 7, 8 cryptocurrency banks. So you can choose anyone, but I would prefer your first choice should be Binance. But if there are certain countries that Binance do not operate, then you can consider other ones. But I'll suggest that Binance should be your first option, because Binance is the biggest and the largest cryptocurrency exchange, and also they have varieties of coins there that you can also trade on. So the first thing you want to do when you want to start using the robot to trade, or trading at all, the first thing you want to do is register and get your cryptocurrency bank. So you have to register on Binance. You have to, first you have to download the Binance app. You register and you do facial verification, KYC, which is know your customer. When you want to open a normal bank, you have to do KYC, which is basically verification, and they'll capture your face and all that. So you have to do that, because also it's like a cryptocurrency bank, but you store your digital assets on there. Now, once you get that your cryptocurrency bank, you would have to put your trading capital in there. That's where your trading capital will be. You're not giving it to ROYALQ. The only thing ROYALQ you are going to do is basically just rent the robot. You are only renting the robot. So if you have if it's like you want to start a physical business, you have to buy you have to rent a shop where you start selling your goods, right? So that's what ROYALQ is. You have to purchase the robots, For 1 year, the robot is $120, and you have to add at least $20 gas fee or fuel fee. That is going to be a total of $140. So your first time setup is going to be $140. So you have to have like $140, and then your trading capital, it can be from can start with $50, $100. There's no max, because the money is in your wallet. There are people that trade with as much as $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $20,000, $50,000. There are people that trade with over $100,000. Yes. So yeah, that's it. The bigger your capital that is in your wallet, the bigger the profits. For every business, it's not just about cryptocurrency trading, or it's for every business. You are not going to compare what an Aboki kiosk is going to be making with what ShopRite is going to be making. What differentiates them is their capital, and also they have varieties of goods to be sold. So that is it. So after purchasing the robot, which your inviter is going to put you through, they're going to put you through on how to activate your robot. They will guide you on how to, they'll send you a link, a ROYALQ link to register. I'll advise you to speak to the person that invited you, because if you go download the ROYALQ app on the App Store, Play Store, they are fakes. And if you download the fake and you deposit the money for renting the robot, of course that's not the real ROYALQ account, and you are going to be swindled of your money. So please contact the person that invited you when you want to get started. They will send you a link, and that link, you use it to register. You download the app from that same link, and they'll guide you on how to activate your robot. And after activating your robot, they'll add you to our WhatsApp community, where you start learning how to use the robot and get knowledge on how to use the robot. So yeah, the robot, in summary, the robot trades cryptocurrency. It buys low, sell high. So there's a special the robot have a lot of special features, because I'm sure a lot of people will be like, if I can trade manually, why do I need a robot? True, that's the truth. Why do you need to pay for a robot if you can trade manually? But ROYALQ have a lot of advantages than trading manually. First of all, is a robot. You don't need to monitor it. That's already that's already a check. Your phone can be off, whatever is going to do what's supposed to. That's already a check. Also, we have what is called the callback functions, which obviously, for example, if you instruct your robot to take maybe 3% profit, your robot can take more. Your robot will not just take that 3%. But whereas in manual trading, if you instruct your robot to take 3%, your robot's going whereas manual trading, if you instruct your coin to sell at 3%, it's going to give you 3%. But the robot wants to make you more money. The robot is configured to see if it can make you more money. So if you can set your robot at maybe a 3% take profit, and it can take above that 4%. I have set up enter the trade, and my take profit, I set my take profit for like 5%, and I got 19%. Yes, my robot took profit for me at 19% instead of the initial percent which I set it. That's another check mark. That's another advantage. We also have the margin configuration, which once the coin is going down, as long as you have been able to cover a lot of position, your robot is going to be making money for you in the dip. Again, as long as you are able to cover that amount of position drop. I know it's like a lot of you will not really understand, but it's like basically uh, dollar cost averaging. If you have, for example, $100, you don't want to use all your $100 at once to buy all your trade. You want to put like maybe $15 first, and once that coin is going down, it's going to be buying at intervals and also making profit for you in the dip. So yeah, that's another check mark. We have a lot of advantages of using the robot, and also um, aside the trading part, there are other ways also to make money using the robot, which is the affiliate or the networking. Now in ROYALQ, we call it team building because it's not really fun for only one person to be making money. It's fun when you invite people and you have a team of traders and you see other people's results. Not only you just making money, you know for a fact that you invited your friends, your family, your enemies, if you want to, and they are making money too. If everybody has money, nobody's going to disturb anybody, and that's just a fact. So yeah, if we have questions regarding um the robot, you are still unsure about a lot of things, can please your questions, you can show your questions and I'm going to answer your questions. Before we get to today's topic, do the new members have questions? Okay, my co-host, Ida George, you're welcome. So yeah, my co-host was caught up in traffic, so he was late. So or he's late. Um, but yeah, you're welcome, Leader George. You are very much welcome. So yeah, I don't know if Leader George, I don't know if you have anything to add. And please also, please, questions can come in. The new members, if you like to ask questions, there's something on your mind. There's something that your inviter did not explain to you very, very well. There's something that I don't know. You just feel like you still need answers to. Please ask your question. You can unmute yourself, and only our new members, the old member, wait until wait until after our topic. Wait until after our topic. Ida George, please talk to me. You are sending me.
Hello, okay. Good evening, all. I don't know if I'm audible enough. Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. Also, you can check your WhatsApp. There's a message I sent for you. Okay. Okay. So you're all welcome to today's Zoom. Wow, when I joined, I saw.
Sorry, Leader George, I'm
I
so
saw.
sorry. I'm so sorry for
Okay.
cutting you. So I think there's someone that wants to ask question. So
Okay.
the new member, please unmute yourself, Shedrack, and ask your question.
Yeah, good evening, house.
Good evening.
Yeah, my name is Shadrach from Nigeria.
I'm not really audible. Your voice, I don't know if it's me, but your voice is kind of low. So
Okay. Can you hear me? My name is Shadrach from Nigeria.
yes, I can hear you now.
All right. Please, I just want to ask. I don't know if it's a question or I want to contribute to whatever. When I was introduced, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, very well.
Yeah, when I was introduced to this ROYALQ, I have the mindset of you're coming to the ROYALQ, invest and start trading. The the capital they told me then was the activation stuff is $120. Then you can trade with any amount of money you have. You understand? And that triggered me to join. You understand? Because I believe after I activate, I can use $20, I can use 50, I can use 100, which I'm going to still make my profit. It will not. I know the profit will be very small, but it will still bring out something. That is my belief. Until when I joined, and I joined some other group, other meetings like this. And the first thing they will say is, you need to upgrade your capital. You need to upgrade your capital. After you're using 100, you're using 200, and still they said you need to upgrade your capital. What else do you want? You know, it now looks like it's a scam, which I know it's not a scam, no, but it looks like it is scam because you told me initially that I can start with any amount, you know, and later on, the next thing is you need to upgrade to get a better reward. You need to upgrade your account. Do you know if the first this thing is you tell, hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I believe if you can tell the new student the real truth that this is the amount you need. If it's $300, you need 300. Let them go and look for that 300 plus the activation key, the activation money. If everything is 400, they should go and look for the 400. It's better than telling. It's better you tell them the truth than just inviting them. Then when they activate their key, then you not tell them, okay, now you cannot use $20 to trade. Go and look for more money. Sometimes it will make some people tired. They just say, you don't know if that is the only money they have and they don't have any means to get another one. And now the activation, this thing is reading. If they activate it this month and they cannot use the robot for like 3-4 months, it will be reading. It's better you just tell them the truth. You need 500,000 naira plus the activation key. Then if you have the 500, we guarantee, we believe that you can make so amount within so day. Everybody start running to look for that money. If you're new to this thing, you know that okay, this is the amount of money you need. It's better that way than telling them that you only now you made the same statement today, this night. You said you need 120 to activate your robot and 20 for gas fee. You never said any other money for capital. You said money for capital. You never said if it's $20, $30 for your capital so that you can run your stuff. But I think that is very important. That should be one of the key you need. Tell them this is the amount of money you need. I started with using of 400. When I removed the trading stuff, that is 120 with $20 gas fee. What I'm left with is not enough for me to trade. I start looking for other money so I can join it up, and it's frustrating though. But that's just what I want to say. That's what I want to say.
Okay, Shadrach, I don't know, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. You're welcome to today's Zoom. I want to correct a notion first. This is a business. We are not doing Ponzi scheme. It is a business. And you know the word growth. I don't know if you know the meaning of growth.
Yeah.
Growth is always associated to a business. Even if you are trading ROYALQ with $1 million, it will to get to a point that you have to what is called growth. You cannot stay with on $1 million trading forever. There must be growth. Is either you are making profits, you are adding your profits to increase your capital, you are growing. If we say you have to start with $20, a trade, you can start a trade with $15. That is the lowest. Start a trade. We did not say you finish or this is what you need. Yes, the English is very simple. We did not say this is your trading capital. We are not saying your trading capital for 1 year is $50 or $15. We did not say your trading capital for 1 year is $1 million.
Sorry,
We
I
say
got your mic. Your
okay. Can you hear me now?
There's a sound coming from your end.
Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me now?
We can't hear you, but there's this.
We can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear you, George.
Okay. So this is a business. It's just like you. You want to start a provision store, or you want to start you want to enter sales of bag of rice. Shadrach, I hope you are listening. You rented a big shop, and they said, you can start this bag of rice business with at least 10 bags. Nobody is telling you, you don't need anybody to tell you that you still have space in your shop, that you can still buy more bags of rice to sell in your shop. It is what growth. When I started ROYALQ, I started with $200. Nobody told me to go and increase it to $350. Nobody told me to increase it to $550. Everybody must grow. We grow. So nobody will tell you that what you need to trade is $300. No. What will tell you that this is a business, and you should know that in any business, growth is important. You growing. When you start in school, you started from nursery or kindergarten, you are growing. You entered nursery 1, nursery 2. You did not stay just in one place. So nobody will tell you that to start a business, you need $5,000. Even when you start with $5,000, you need to grow. It's either you are adding your profits or you are adding capital to grow. The more you expand why do you think businessmen, they start with one shop? In the next 6 months, 1 year, they have increased it to 2 shops. It's grow. A family man starts with a room and parlor. When he starts growing, he increases it to 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom. It's growth. So we cannot say for you to start with ROYALQ. We only tell you that the lowest you can start with is $50 to $100. You should not say you want to start making $10 in a day with that capital. That is why we say you are going to make at least $10 to $30% monthly. $10 to $30, 10 to 30% monthly. So it now depends. Do you want to stay making 10 to 30% profit on $100, $50 for your 12 months? Or you want to grow? You want to add more capital? You can decide that it's only $50 you want to use for 1 year, and you'll be making 10 to 30% of the $50 1 year. If you are cool with your profits you make in 1 year, you are cool. Any leader advising you to add more capital, it's you. You are the one making it. You are the one that will benefit from the profits you make. So please, this is what I just want to add. Didasha, you can take it up. I don't know if the OBM will have anything to say.
All right. Okay. OBM, do you have anything to say?
I have something to say. Leader Shadrach, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Now, when we say one of my thought leader, he said something. He said if you have, he was asking somebody that maybe you have $300 to start a business. Person said that's the last $300 he has. So now, he now said something that you are already broke. Now, if you spend that money on maybe food, at the end of the day, you go hungry the next day or a week after or a month after. He said now use that money to get started in that business. Already you are broke already. And now you are in a business that you have seen those in ahead of you, what they've made. Okay, now I don't know whether you saw the video of Julius Kabanda today. Maybe if you watch it, if you have not watched, you go and watch it. This is the guy that a story is similar to what you have just you are saying now, that so people get started, don't tell them they need more money to trade, and later they get stuck. Now, if you are thinking like that, you are thinking small. You are thinking of only your mouth. You are thinking of only yourself. If you want to do business, if you want to go into entrepreneurship, you don't think of only yourself. By the time you have a larger vision, you want to, you have a goal, you have a goal, you have family, but in the future, maybe you are still young, you want to grow a family, you have your wife, you have children, you have your family, your extended family, you understand? You have a goal. So you are not thinking of only yourself. By the time you are thinking of only yourself, it's wrong. And that one will make you not to grow. And in this ROYALQ business or in entrepreneurship, especially ROYALQ now, we have the only thing is for you to plug in. By the time you plug in to our meetings, plug into all our resources that you have, you will see growth. At the end of the day, you are going to invite others also. Because if you plug in, I assure you, if you plug into this system and you follow the leaders that are ahead of you, follow them, you are going to get to where they are going, they are. Maybe later I'm going to show you some testimony after we have heard from today's testifier. So the thing is, don't think of only yourself. By the time you think of only yourself, that's when you'll be saying this story you are saying. You understand? But plug into what we are doing, and you are going to get to where we have gotten. You've seen people that have made $1 million, doing what we are doing now. That person has only one head, two hands, two legs like yourself. You understand? But the thing is, when I look at such persons, I believe I'm going to get there. That should be your target also. If you follow the leaders, you're going to get what they are getting. Maybe I don't know whether we've maybe convince you. You are not here to convince you. I just here to show. We've shown you what works. The only thing is, are you going to plug in? So are you going to learn? If you do that, I assure you that in months to come or years to come, you'll be glad you did. So thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Leader Obiam. Thank you so much, Leader George. Also, I would like to add, I know everybody just inputting, but it's the honest truth now. I think what you are kind of perceiving, or what you are giving us, is kind of Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme is going to tell you, oh, okay, this is the amount you have to put. But when it has to do with a real business, that doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. Say, oh, you have to start with a certain capital, and that's the capital you will use for the rest of the business. And also, I think you're forgetting, it is cryptocurrency trading. You need to understand that particular fact, that it is cryptocurrency trading and the market goes up and goes down. Even if you are not using a robot to trade and you want to venture into cryptocurrency trading, you'll be hearing when all these people are shouting, buy the dip, buy the dip. Oh, I bought the dip, I'm broke. Nobody should ask me for money. I bought the dip, buy the dip. The dip keep getting deeper. I'm still buying the dip. So even if you are not trading with this robot, you are just trading cryptocurrency, it is still going to be the same thing. Bitcoin increased to $69,000. It falls to 15,000. Okay, when it fell to 15,000, you're not thinking of, oh, you want to buy at cheaper prices, or you want to buy at a cheaper price. You are just looking, say, I put money now, so I cannot put again. But when you buy the dip, now, from that $15,000, Bitcoin all-time high right now, not right now though, but the new all-time high is $73,000. From 69 that it went, came down to 15. The new all-time high recorded is 73, and it's still going to be projected. It's still projected to be over $100,000. So in cryptocurrency trading, I'm sorry, We cannot tell you put this amount and it works. If that's it, if we know the answer to that, we too will not be buying the dip. We leaders too, we are trading the same cryptocurrency market. We keep buying the dip too. We keep using margin configuration. We keep using margin call. We keep opening more margins. So it's a nice question, to be honest, but I'm sorry, but that is cryptocurrency lifestyle for you. You can't change it. The dip must occur. And that's why we say, keep adding so you can buy the dip. And when you buy it at cheaper prices, you make more money. So I hope we've been able to answer your questions. So yeah. And one last thing, money is, humans are insatiable. If you grow your capital to $1,000, you still want to grow it to the part where it can be big, that will be making you huge profit. There's someone that makes over $10,000 a day in ROYALQ. So when I look at that, obviously I want that too. And my current capital is not going to get me there. I have to keep growing. So we all have to keep growing. Thank you so much. I believe that we've been able to answer your question. So we'd like to go to today's topic. And also, it's great because today's topic is kind of pertaining to what you asked, or the question you asked, and what you're talking about. Because he is someone also that started trading cryptocurrency. And I'm sure when he also started, he was a novice. He had certain expectations, before he understood anything that was happening. He also, I'm sure, had certain expectations, and he was a novice. He wasn't doing things the way he was supposed to do it. But when his mindset changed, I'm sure his results also changed. So I'd like to invite Mr. Basheer. I don't know if
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, Bills.
See, I think I understand what Shedrack is trying to say, but I was also having that notion. I'm like, if what he's saying is, if you know they will need more, it should be said from the onset instead of saying, just all you need is just this and this. Then when you are in it, you now realize you have to start adding to it. I think that's what he's just trying to say.
All right. Me, I don't know.
Wait, nobody will tell you all you need. Nobody will introduce ROYALQ to you and tell you that all you need is so amount.
Not because
me, I don't
we always tell you what you should start with, what you can start with. What you can start with is not all you need. So please.
Yeah, so I don't want to generalize, but I know that me telling anyone about ROYALQ, it is the minimum. A lot of people do not understand that the minimum startup, they'll tell you, okay, the minimum startup, you can start up minimum with $50, with $100. So you should be able to understand when they say that the minimum startup. So a lot of people or a lot of leaders that are in the game will not tell you, oh, start up with $100 and you'll be making so and so daily. Or I get a lot of people that try to ask me, oh, if I start up with $100, how much will I be making daily? And I try as much as possible to educate them on that it doesn't work like that in cryptocurrency trading. Do you understand? So that's why it says the minimum. And also we go further and say the bigger, your capital, the bigger the profit. So I believe that also have been cleared. So yeah, but we don't say, oh, start up with $100. That's it. It's the minimum startup. You can start with this amount. You can. The thing is just start and grow. I know it's hard, but people that are very dedicated and determined, they have started and they've grown from that. Me, I did not start with all the money in the world. Idajah did not start with all the money in the world. All those top leaders, they didn't start with all the money in the world. Most of them, they started with zero. So it depends, it has to do with you. You have to be hungry, or you have to be hungry. You have to be determine that, oh, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get there, and surely you will. I believe, yeah. So our co-host leader, Basheer, please, you can unmute yourself and tell us your cryptocurrency trading journey with ROYALQ. The maybe things you experience when you just started, and what you know now or what you didn't know before. Please unmute yourself. You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, hello, good evening, team.
Good evening.
I hope I'm audible and everyone is hearing me.
Yes, we can hear you. You can go ahead.
All right. Firstly, my name is Basheer Suleiman Yahya. I'm a junior broker in ROYALQ. I think it's 7 level 1, and also an indigenous of Kebbi State, based in Kano, but currently working in Lagos/Ogun State. Based on my educational background, I'm a chemical engineer, but I'm currently a marketing manager in a private company here in Lagos/Ogun State. I think I will first start with a brief scenario. I'm very sure some of us in this group should know of MTFE. MTFE, I don't know, but I'm very sure, since most of us are of the same ideology, definitely there must be some people in this group that knows about MTFE. Some years ago, I was scammed of 3 million naira, over 3 million naira. And for your information, I borrowed I borrowed that money, but unfortunately I lost.
Did we lose him? I think we lost him.
All right, am I back?
Yes. We lost you for a bit.
All right. So a friend of mine, a colleague of mine, of which we attended the same university, in person of Mr. Mubarak, he was one that introduced ROYALQ to me. You guys should know that this guy followed me up for over 2 months. Over 2 months, Mr. Mubarak has been calling me, engineer, please come and invest. Engineer, he will just be sending me, he has been sending me Zoom meetings, invitations for long. I haven't attended a single one. April 2024, I activated my account and started it with a capital of less than $200. Mind me, apart from activation, a capital of less than $200, that means, let's say, $100 and something. That was what I started with trading. I'm the impatient type of guy when it comes to profit. Yeah. And also another thing that always kind of pushed me or motivated me was or is the results in the group, results from other traders in ROYALQ, right? Meaning when results are always posted, you can see someone with maybe $50 per day, $100, $500 per day. So that motivated me, because at that time, after I started trading, I was getting maybe $1, $2, $0.6. It depends on how I trade. Mubarak, the guy that introduced me, I didn't even notify him that I'm going to increase capital. No. I just kind of sat down and noticed the whole scenario about ROYALQ. And that was when I realized that the higher your capital, ROYALQ is a business. And no matter, I have worked with many companies. For your information, I don't know whether you guys should know. Well, there are many companies, but most of the companies I've worked with, they have to go to the extent that they have to get loan from banks in order to continue investing in that particular business. They are large companies, very well renowned, large companies, but they are still getting loans to boost into their business. So that was what I did. I have to go and loan money. Yes, I have to loan money. I'm a businessman. I already know the risks contained in business. I know everything. So I already know getting a loan to do a business or to invest in a business. It's risky, yeah, for sure. That's number one. But also, it is worth it. If, with the condition, don't forget, if you know what you are doing. That's it. There are circumstances in which maybe you can, maybe based on destiny, something happened to the business, fire outbreak. We're all aware of that. But mind you, keep that aside. If you are really serious about any business, you can get a loan and you can prosper. I got a loan, invested it into my ROYALQ, and currently, I think I just posted my result today. I think from yesterday's trading to, I think this morning, this morning, I got over 100,000. Yes, over 100,000. You guys should know that up till now, I'm still kind of skeptical about ROYALQ. Yeah. You know, it's business, but a considerable part of my mind has already cleared that doubt completely. Another thing that will surprise you guys is I just started ROYALQ and I'm just in my third month trading in ROYALQ. But I don't have a single downline. I repeat, I don't have a single downline. And I am currently having over #1 million in my profit. Currently, I can make a short video or screenshot my profit and send to the group. Over #1 million in my profit. So I don't know. Yeah, when Mrs. Ocean was telling me about this, maybe talking to you guys, part of my mind is telling me nowadays, no need to convince people. If someone wants to make money, should go and make. If not, everybody should go to hell. Sorry for the language, please. But that's the reality. That's the reality. You know, sometimes when Mr. George is really trying, really trying, to the extent that sometimes when he talks, maybe you will think he's aggressive, but no, it's because of the mentality of our people. To answer this guy, I think Mr. Shadrach, right? you were saying something about maybe that you have to increase capital, blah 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 blah. Let me tell you, Mr. Shadrach. I don't know. You can hear me, right, Mr. Shadrach? You can hear me.
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
All right. Currently in my trading, I have some coins that have already stopped trading due to lack of capital. So for your information, if you invested maybe like $100, you don't need to add anything. As long as you have started trading a particular coin, and that coin, the moment you start trading, you start your robot, it will definitely buy using that particular capital. So if the capital is exhausted, the robot is going to stop automatically. Don't forget, you don't want to add capital, right? It's okay, it's fine. Your robot will still be functioning, but mind me, it won't buy anything. The moment the coin rises, it will sell. So it's more like you don't, if you like, you can add capital. If you don't, you can just be recycling your capital, what you have already. It's simple as that. I think that should answer your question, please. Don't think that maybe like you are being pushed to source for capital. No, 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 it's for your own good. If you like, you can purchase, you can invest more in your ROYALQ. And if you don't like, you can leave your capital like that. When the robot buys and it has exhausted everything, it will stop. And then it will be waiting for the time the coin is going to rise so that it will sell off. It's simple as that. It's okay. It's okay. And one important thing, please, Mr. Jones has been saying it a lot of times, but sometimes many people take it for granted. He always say knowledge is power. Yes, it's true. It's a solid standing fact. Knowledge is power. Whether you believe it or not, knowledge is power. ROYALQ, if you can dedicate 1 hour, just 1 hour. Don't forget, after you have watched all the videos or you have gained considerable knowledge about ROYALQ, that's what I'm talking of. Don't go and start dedicating 1 hour just by activating robot. No, 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 no. After you have learned some considerable things in the business, dedicate 1 hour. Just be checking the status of all those coins in ROYALQ. You will be surprised with the type of profit you are going to make, sincerely speaking. I've gotten to an extent in which during my break time in office, I'll just sit down, just be checking the coins. There are videos in which Mr. George and Ms. Oshen have already done regarding how to trade without signals. It's there in the group. I think in the YouTube channel, it's there. Go and watch it. It will help you a lot. It will definitely help you. So I will just, I think within, even today, I have traded, I think almost 3 or 4 coins, I think. 3 or 4 coins. No, almost 5. And 4 of them have already been sold. 4 of them. One of them is Doge. One of them is Doge. I traded Doge today and I got a profit of 2%. And I think the first buying amount was almost, I think I used $150. That's what I used. Yes, first buying amount. So if you check 150 times 2%, 0.02 times 150, I already got $3. Just that. So you can imagine if you can just dedicate your time, and also there's tenacity. relentless dedication, and patience. ROYALQ is a business. If you are not patient, you can't win. Forget about business. In this life, this whole life, if you are not patient, is it maybe marital issues, maybe in the office, among relatives, all the issues of the world, patience is key. So ROYALQ is just cheap of part of the problems, or let's say one of the things we have to be patient about. One last thing I want to notify all of you guys, please. Mr. George, Mrs. Oshen, Mr. OBM, and our top goons in the group. I think the prospects and our, sorry, okay. All right, thank you. Sorry, please, for the short. All right, sorry, please, sorry. The prospects and anyone in the group that needs further information should please kindly DM those guys. When I started ROYALQ, I was bombarding my friend with questions to the extent that, yeah, he really tried. I can attest to that and really commend him for that. He really tried. But there was a time I called Mrs. Oshen. I think we talked for over an hour. I was just trying to clear all my doubts and then get the basics. So if you guys can do that, definitely you are going to see some changes in your business. Definitely. I assure you. One thing about patience, or let me say one thing about this cryptocurrency is patience. Yeah. I posted a result of my bunk trading day before yesterday, and I was kind of saying that if it's not up to 10%, I'm not going to sell it off. And at that time, it was almost, I think, 9 point something or 8 point something. Do you know that I went back, edited the settings, and changed it to 20%, and I sold it at 20%. That was what boosted me getting that $60 yesterday. It was bunk. And I followed that bunk for over 5 days. It has gotten to an extent that even if I should wake up in the middle of the night, I will just check my ROYALQ. And also, please, you guys, I know there are traders in the group. There are traders, those are into Forex and other things. You guys should know that ROYALQ is just a bot. So more like you are the CPU, you are the one controlling it. If you like, you can allow the bot to do 100% of the job for you. If you can't, sorry to say this, same like me, that's what I do. I'm almost more like bumper to bumper with the bot. I'm always checking up on the bot, checking my ROYALQ, checking the tradings. And the moment I see one of the trades maybe going up, I can maybe edit the settings to the profit to change it to a particular setting. For example, I've already set it at maybe 1.5%. I even asked Mr. Soshan today regarding that 1.5% because I have gotten to an extent that I was getting, I'm currently getting profits of 2%, 5%, 10%, 7%. That's what I'm getting. For example, I was trading Solana day before yesterday, and I found that it was slow. I quickly sold it off, not at a loss, at a profit, because it was around 1 point something to 1.5%. I sold it off quickly and then entered another trade and set it at 5%, and I got that 5%. So you guys can help the bot and indirectly help yourself in gaining more profit in ROYALQ. I think with this, I don't know if there's anything more for me to add, but sincerely speaking, if you want to make money, you will make money. And if you don't want to make money, you're going to bring an excuse. All the prospects, please listen to this, please. If you want to make money, definitely you will find a way. And if you are still going to be stuck in your excuse of scams, blah, 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 Ogami, how many people have gone and get loan, started business, get a lot of profit, and then one time Amroba shall enter that shop and pack everything? Is it not a risk? Everything is a risk. Give ROYALQ a try. If you are truly a businessman, if you are truly a businessman and you call yourself a businessman, I'm just checking my ROYALQ. I entered a trade just before we started. It just sold off now, 1.5%. It just sold off now. So if you are really serious about business and you call yourself a businessman, sincerely speaking, you will be ready to take risk. I don't advise you to go for uncalculated risks. No. We are all literates. We are all literates. We are in the time of IT, everything, AI, everything is here. Do your research, do your homework. You will definitely find out that what you are about to enter or what you are going to start, it's going to pay off. I don't know, my bosses, maybe I think I will stop at this junction because I've seen it's already 10 o'clock, 6 minutes to 10, and I don't want to take much of all your time, please. Thank you very much, and I remain loyal as Basheer Suleiman here. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Basheer. Amazing. So quick one, I just want to do it, like add a bit or do a brief one on Mr. Basheer. I don't know him. I don't even know who is his upline. I just know that he's in our group. He DM'd me. He was very for me, he wanted to learn, you know. He had so much passion and he wanted to learn. And I tell a lot of people, you mustn't be confined to who invited you. So for example, like your upline. So for me, when even me too, I joined, my upline was new, so I couldn't really get a lot of information from my upline. I think it was Leader George that, I fed off from, because Leader George was the top leaders on the group, and me and my upline were very new. I think my upline started a week or two before I joined, so he didn't really know a lot. So don't be confined to your upline. You can last with leaders, but please, I'll need to add something, please. Me, even if it's 2 a.m., I'm ready to answer, but please, you are not making effort and you DM me, I will not answer you. I will not. You are asking me for basics, things that we talk about on the Zoom. If you come to the Zoom, you get the knowledge and you don't understand. I can, I can do something for you, but you are not coming to Zoom and you are DMing me. I've never seen you in Zoom before. And remember, it's me that is admitting people in Zoom. I see all of you in waiting room, so it's me that admit you people in Zoom. So when I know you don't come to Zoom, I don't bother. I'll probably attend to you for like once or twice. Then later I'll just let you be, But I see that he wanted to. He had that hunger. He wanted to learn. He was always asking a lot of questions. He always asks a lot of questions. At some point, if you are very, very regular on the Zoom, he has asked before. He said he has asked me, also asked on the Zoom, and he kept talking about it that, oh, what do we advise? Do we advise him? What if he wants to resign from his job? That's the person. I don't know if you are regular on the Zoom, you will know one person that asked, I want to quit my job and focus on ROYALQ. This is the man. He wants to quit his job and focus on ROYALQ. I believe, we actually advised him on that. You can keep your job for now and you can be getting money from your job for now, based on when you are still, like, when you get to a big boy, there's this, you will know when you have gotten to that big boy stage, then you can maybe resign. But we advise him to still keep his job, because I believe he already saw that ROYALQ is gold mine. He just wants to focus all his time on ROYALQ. And that's why I invited him to today's Zoom, so that, because I feel like when leaders are saying these things, it's like people are just talking because you want to talk. So that's why it's good sometimes we invite people, members that are killing it, to also come and give like their testimony, so that you hear from them. He was also a novice. He made a lot of mistakes too in his trade. I remember going through his trade, and he's good now. Of course, learning doesn't stop. That's the truth. You cannot stop learning. Even I too am learning. Leader George too is learning. There are some things that Leader George too will still find. He's a robot. There are sometimes you press your phone and you realize that what is this thing, this thing does this. It's a phone that you've had for a very long time. So we are still learning. So but for me, I believe that he has made serious progress, massive progress, that at least I can attest that he knows the basics. You need to know the basics. There are times when you now you see people that they are manipulating the robots. It's the same robots that me and you have, but you see people, they've started manipulating it. They say, okay, if you do it like this, you get this result. But you have to first know the basics before you now go and say, okay, you want to start manipulating the robot, you want to start, doing it like this or doing it. You have to first know the basics. But a lot of us don't even know the real reason, which is the margin configuration. We don't still know how to set it. How can you be in ROYALQ for 1 month, 2 months? You don't know how to set margin calls with your capital. There's a problem. Let's be honest. There's a problem. Because I remember when I started ROYALQ, there was a particular video that Leader George did. I still have that video about how to you see that divide your first buy. See, if I tell you that video, if that video come to this life again, the video will avoid me, because anytime I think I know it, I forget how to do it, and then I'll have to go back to that video again. But a lot of you will come to attend Zoom because you are present in the Zoom. You feel like, okay, I was present now, but you did not understand. But because you attended the Zoom, that's all you just want to take on. I was present. You are not saying, oh, this Zoom, it's 1 hour, or 2 hours, what can you really grab? Can you grab everything in a 1 hour Zoom? Let's be honest, you can't. That's why when when you're in classrooms, you take notes, you jot things. So regardless of whether you attended the Zoom or not, the recordings are there. Things that you are unsure about, you can go and check it. I watched that video because for me, it was a blow on my face that he has dropped a video. I'll not still go back and be asking him, how do you say we should do the multiple buying ratio again? The video is there for me. So if I forget, and I forget because it's new to me, I forget a lot. I forget how you divide it, whether it's with the first bio or it's with your margin. I forget. So I go back to the video, and now I don't forget anymore. Because me and that video, we've been through a lot. So I cannot forget. So yeah, that's that. Thank you so much, Leader Basheer. I really appreciate you taking out time to come out and just have a talk with us. But my DMs are open. That's the truth. Whether you're my downline or I don't care. But please have a good amount of knowledge before you DM me, so that you will not come and be stressing me or you be stressing yourself, because it will save us a lot of stress. Even with that George is very, very accommodating. That George, in fact, it's for everybody. That George is for everybody. So you can DM that George, but it won't be nice that we come, we organize Zoom, we come talk to you, teach on the Zoom, and you don't attend, but you want to inbox us. No, you don't do things like that. So yeah, someone said, can you please help with the channel name? Yeah. We'll post it on our group. I don't know if you're on our group, but it's pinned on our group. But I think I'll be able. I'll post the link. I'll post the link of the channel. Okay. So I don't know if the OBM is here. The OBM could give us one word or two. I don't know if the OBM can do that. The OBM is a V5 in ROYALQ. Shadrach is raising up his hand. Okay, please unmute yourself, Shadrach. Unmute yourself and ask a question, please, Mr. Shadrach.
Okay. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you. Oh, please, I just need a favor from you. I want you to add me to your group, please. I need all the knowledge I want. I need everything. I'm not on your group. The person that introduced me to this ROYALQ, his name is Victor, and I don't think he's that active. He's a businessman. He tried. I do message him sometimes, but he's always busy. But please, I just need all the materials I can get. If possible, I will drop my number on this the chat. If you can add me to your group, I will go through the group and get the YouTube channel to go through the videos. Please, that's what I need for myself. I'm just speaking for myself now. Please.
All right, no problem. I would you should, if you know Victor, you should know Leader OBM.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Or is it the Victor? And I don't know.
Which Victor?
Is it not Sandy?
Is it Sandy Victor?
Not Sandy?
Yes, Sandy Victor.
You don't know Leader OBM. Are you in any of his group?
I'm on Victor's group, yes.
How do you get into this Zoom?
They sent the invite to the group.
You should be in one of my groups. So that's fine.
It's not that share the link now.
Okay.
And when I share the link, DM me.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
No Leader OBM. Please, no. People you should be knowing in this life. First know Leader OBM before you know anybody. You have to know Leader. When I joined ROYALQ, nobody told me I know Leader OBM by force. So these are they will not tell you. You will know them. You have to know them. I know Leader George because these people they are in your face every day. They don't let you rest. When you look like this, you see posts about ROYALQ. You cannot rest. On their status is ROYALQ group, ROYALQ. So you have to know them, please. All right. The album will all right, Dalbian, please just share.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Shari. Thank you very much. They say no people. I know James Makara. I know Joy Money. I know George. I know Oshuare. The thing is, we should always, like I said initially, all you need to succeed in life is ROYALQ. I take ROYALQ as my jackpot. People are going out of this country, to do many jobs. To do them. ROYALQ is my jackpot. I am in Nigeria, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm not in the Nigeria economy. You understand? I'm in a global economy because of ROYALQ. Please, if you are in this group, if you are in this Zoom, and you are taking ROYALQ, you are playing with ROYALQ, please, God will tell you that if you go back to God, and He will tell you He has already given you what you need to succeed. The only thing is, stick to all these leaders that you have listened to today. You can hear Mr. Basheer's testimony. He has nobody, joined this, but he is trading on his own. ROYALQ will make you a boss of your own. That's one. And later, whether Mr. Basheer likes it or not, he's going to be a networker too, whether he likes it or not, because he will not want to, keep this to himself. You understand? You have people around you that needs ROYALQ. He will tell them about ROYALQ. He will invite them to Zooms, and they will join him, and they will make money too. He told us that okay, he just made 1.5 percent. I'm so sure if he's in my group, I've made something. You understand? ROYALQ, like I said, can I share this? Can I share? Okay, yeah. Like I said, ROYALQ is my jackpot. I was in Canada this year, fully booked, fully fully paid with ROYALQ money. There was a day, after like 2 weeks, I was bored because I cannot live any other. I told people I cannot live any other place, maybe than Nigeria, because I started missing Nigerian food. Now, when I told people they were just looking at me. Is this person normal? Yes, I'm normal. Now, look at all these politicians, rich people. Where they live most? They live in Nigeria. They just go over there to enjoy their life. They maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, and they're back. Maybe they went for checkup. You understand? But the thing is, Nigeria is blessed, nice weather, organic food. You understand? Food in season. And I became bored over there, and I had to come back. When I go back to work, because I still work, not because I need it. I'm not saying this to brag, not because I need it, but I'm just not yet. Maybe I'm just yet not disciplined. I'm not yet disciplined when it comes to, because I like staying at home. And when we started in 2021, then COVID started, and I grew so fat. when people at my workplace saw me, it was like I was times 3. So I just knew I'll just continue this work because I need it for my exercise. I need to my health also. You understand? So ROYALQ, see what ROYALQ gives me every single day. even if I'm serious or not. Well, if I try not just to close this and maybe just travel for 1 year, and I just close this ROYALQ bot, I'll make money. That is the level I am in ROYALQ. Look at a person like James Makara. He has made over $1 million. That guy is a billionaire right now. I'm not yet a billionaire. But ROYALQ has made my life so easy. And I always say this: if you get to V3, V4, V5 in ROYALQ, please, poverty is far, far, far away from you, because ROYALQ is just so amazing. I don't know. I'm going to maybe motivate you again. Like Mr. Basheer said, they don't this day and age, they don't really motivate people. One of my favorite football player, Boniface, when they ask him, what does he, any work of encouragement, people that are still struggling, he said they don't motivate people again. If you like, give up. Now play, but the thing is, ROYALQ is here, to take you to where you want to be. Are you ready? Are you ready? Now, if you just take your calculator and multiply what this is in naira, and every time somebody trades and make money, OBM will make money. You can see. Like this person now, the bot is selling. The bot is selling. He's selling in there. I'm making money. Toast. You can see. You can see. And this just might happen all day long. The only thing is I share the opportunity. And when people make money, I make money. If Leader George signs off somebody, if Leader George signs somebody, look at the addition gain, I make $5. If anything comes from this team, I make $5 in activation. These are indirect. These are not directly signed. So please, the only thing is keep sharing about ROYALQ. And whenever they make money, I make, and withdraw is instant. Let me show you. Oh, sorry. Like withdraw is instant. Let's check. Like I made this withdrawal today, and see the time. This is 3:32. I think in the office I was in a meeting today, and when people are sharing, I was withdrawing, and when I converted this over 300,000. You understand? When some people are they are working this in, OBM is making money, and because OBM started this opportunity during COVID at home, June 13 or June 14 to, or no, June 12. I think June 12. I started this opportunity when the world was down. Nobody knew what this is. That was when we had the best year ever in ROYALQ. And you can see the withdrawals every time. And check the time. Just seconds, you get it. So ROYALQ is a blessing. If you know, so if you are here, please join us and let's make this money together. If you don't join us, you still make money. But let us make this money together. Join the leaders here, right on their shoulders, on the shoulder of giants, and you become a giant also. So that's my story. Thank you, Thank you, George. Thank you, Mr. Basheer. Thank you, everybody that's on this Zoom. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Leader OPM. Thank you. So do we have questions? If you have questions, please signify so that you can ask your question, or you use the chat box. Let's take questions. If you have any questions, yeah, for those asking for our YouTube channel, the link, I posted it on the chat. So please try as much as possible to go through it. I think the first thing you need to know first thing you need to understand. So when you get started with ROYALQ, your upline is going to put you through, through trading. But I feel like the first thing you need while trading ROYALQ is to understand what margin calls are, how to set your margins with your capital. That is the first thing before anything else. Just understand how margin call works, how to cover a certain percentage drop. Some people now, they want to cover like 20% drop or 30% drop. They don't know how to cover it. They don't know how to do that settings. Now, that video is on our YouTube channel. We have treated margin configuration several times on our Zoom, which is posted on the YouTube. So first things first is to understand margin configuration, because that's the whole idea of ROYALQ. And when you know how to set your margin configuration with your capital, how to also add more margins if you introduce, new capital which you want to expand, you know how to do that. That is the first step. And any other thing, you can start learning it, or you can start manipulating your robot. You can start turning your robot upside down. It's your robot, you bought it. Nobody's going to question you. There are things you can do to get certain results. There are certain manipulations you can also do. Okay, please let's start. Do you have any question? I see someone unmuted. Tension. All right, do we have questions? You can unmute yourself and ask your question, or use the chat box, please, before we round up to this Zoom. All right, so I believe we do not have any questions. Someone said thanks for sharing the channel. Please, Mr. Shadrach, just chat leader OBM on WhatsApp. He's going to add you to the group, definitely. That's not a problem. Just chat with the OBM. The OBM is the person that shared the link which you used to join. The OBM cannot hide. It's easily accessed. You can see him. Before today we go, I'm sure the OBM will still post something today. So it's not somebody that you cannot, it's hard to find. The OBM is not hard to find at all. So just message the OBM. The OBM is going to add you to the group. All right. So for the new members, if you are joining us for the first time, Shadrach, you can unmute yourself, please. You can unmute yourself and go ahead. Your hands are up. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah. Oh, please. I'm sorry for disturbing, but I just want to know. Yeah, please. The WhatsApp group.
Mm-hmm.
The person that shared this link, his name is wait, let me check. His name is Nice Brown, not Mr. OBM. Nice Brown. And the WhatsApp group is the name of the WhatsApp group is My ROYALQ Team, created by this Mr. Victor. So I don't know. I tried checking.
Okay. I'll send you I'll send my number, my WhatsApp number
on the group.
No, I'll send to you personally.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you, leader. Yeah. So so obviously now when you see somebody that is ready to learn, you will know them. Shadrach is one. He has just been, I don't want to, it's not, you are not disturbing us, but yeah, he has just been persistent. Yeah, that's the word, persistent. So you know people that really want to learn, even though he had something to say earlier. I believe that right now he has understood the idea. So just once you have this hunger and passion and you're just ready to take in all the knowledge, trust me, I say this every time. There's no how you will have the hunger, passion, and you are knowledge hungry that you are not going to make it in ROYALQ. It's not possible. It's not physically possible. It's not. I want to see somebody that has been very dedicated and do not make it. It's not possible. That's why they say whatever you set your mind to do, you would accomplish. So it's just you. You are the one stopping yourself. That's the truth. When you don't attend Zoom, you are not doing me, or you are not doing any leader. When you miss Zoom for anything, which yes, it is possible. And when you don't watch the recordings, when you know you miss it, you don't watch it. We uploaded it for you to watch, but you don't watch it. You're not doing me. I know it. You're not doing leader George or leader OBM. You are doing yourself. So the day you decide that, okay, you know what, I'm going to I want to get serious with this business, you will see results. For as long as you know within your heart, you know that you are not 100% in, you are like maybe 40%, you are 30%, you are like 50%, but you are not 100%, you did not try your best to the fullest. You won't get, until then, you won't get results. But as long as you are very, very dedicated, you get results. There are sometimes the crypto market will be down, and I'm not earning money. Do you understand? Like in trading, but because I see the vision, I have the passion, it keeps me going. Even up until now, I just have this I have this I tell I have to watch one video a day, whatever it is, be it cryptocurrency trading, be it about the robot. I still attend Zoom that I'm not hosting. I attend Zoom meetings that I'm not hosting, just to refresh my memory. I'm a human being too, even though you cannot know everything, you can't know it all. You can't know it all. So anywhere you see videos, anywhere you enter, chook head. There was a leader, that Minata, that was giving her testimony. She said when she was ready to learn about, because when you are ready, you will know. You too, you will know by yourself. You see the way Mr. Shedrak is doing. That's how you just be doing. You will be feeling very uneasy. You'll be all over the place. When you are ready to learn, your body is not going to let you rest. So when she decided that she's ready to learn, she was just jumping from one Zoom to another. That's what we were doing before. We jumping from one. She jumped from one Zoom to the extent that she jumped to a Zoom that they were not speaking English. They were speaking another language, and she was just there, even though she was not understanding. She was just there. That's how bad, okay, it has gotten to, that you will be in a Zoom that they are not speaking English and you cannot understand, but you are just looking at their mouth and you are just looking at them share screen. They are just sharing their screen. At least you understand what they are sharing. If they are sharing their screen, you understand that one a bit, even though you don't understand what they are saying. That's how bad. So when you get to that part, don't worry, you too, you will know. And your result also will tell you that, okay, this one, you are ready. So, but first, you need to understand what margin configuration is first. You see any other thing, leave it. That's the primary thing you need to know how to do. So once cannot do it for you. You cannot understand it once. I'm sorry, I would like to tell you, oh, you understand it once, but you cannot understand it once. It's not possible. Me, I watched that video over and over and over and over and over again. Anytime I want to do my settings, I'll still go and watch that video till it's stuck. So if you think, oh, you watch it once and that's it, you have to keep going back to watch it. So we have videos on margin configuration. First, go and watch what is margin configuration, what it does, how to set your margins with your capital, how to set your margin drop. It's you that will decide by yourself, okay, I want to cover so and so percentage, and you cover it. If you want to cover 20%, cover it. If you want to cover 30%, cover it. So I believe that I'll be able to talk on that. Please attend Zoom meetings. Try. If you miss it, which can happen, watch the video. Help yourself, please, because the leaders that are here, they know these things. So it's for your own good you are coming here. It's not because you like to just basically waste our time to come and be organizing Zoom and start talking. It's for your own good that we're organizing these Zoom meetings. Thank you so much. Thank you to all my co-hosts. I had a lot of co-hosts, or I have a lot of co-hosts today. Leader George, thank you so much. Leader OBM, Leader Basheer, you're amazing. Your stories are amazing, and I hope that you keep thriving, and I hope you keep learning ROYALQ, and you keep growing. I don't know if he's still on this Zoom, because I know that he's at work or he's working, and he still took out time to attend our Zoom. Your story is amazing, and I hope to see you evolve and get better at trading using an artificial intelligence robot. Remember that what you are doing, you are first a trader before anything else. You are first a cryptocurrency trader before anything else. You can now say, oh, okay, you're a cryptocurrency trader, nice. And you can now say, I use robotics, or I use an AI, or I use a robot to trade. But you are not going to take away the fact that you're a cryptocurrency trader. And anywhere you see cryptocurrency knowledge, please look at it, please watch it, please listen to it. That's what you are doing, cryptocurrency. Yeah. So a lot of you just have this notion that ROYALQ is a thing of its own. It's ROYALQ that gives you the money. It's ROYALQ that pays you the money. ROYALQ doesn't pay. They make their money from cryptocurrency trading, and that's where the money is gotten from. So it's not like the money is falling from the sky. So you're first a cryptocurrency trader before anything else. So also can get knowledge on cryptocurrency in general. Do you know how it started? Do you know why it started? Do you know where it's going to? So those are the things you need to educate yourself. Are you updated on the cryptocurrency news? Do you know that good news impacts the market? Do you know that bad news also impacts the market? Do you know that ROYALQ gets what the market is giving? Because when coin starts to go down, people start to say, my ROYALQ is not making money. ROYALQ has not been giving me money. ROYALQ has not been giving me profit. ROYALQ do not pay you money. You make money from the cryptocurrency market. So if you are new here, you are joining us, you do not have an activated robot, please get back to the person who invited you to this Zoom meeting, and they're going to put you through on how to activate your robot. They'll send you a link. Through that link, you use it to register and download the ROYALQ app, and also they'll guide you on how to activate your robot. After guiding you on how to activate, also I'll add you to our WhatsApp group, or add you to our WhatsApp community, where you can start getting knowledge, attending Zoom, and also start knowing how to properly instruct your robot and start making money. We hope to see you join our community. We hope to see you at the top. And I'm rooting for all the members in the house to also please take their business very seriously. You are the CEO of your own robot. I paid for my robot, you pay for your own robot. Milk your robot. Use every part, use every aspect. Trade, network. If you want to start putting up strategy, if you decide that you want to be a professional trader, and come up with your own strategy, you can put up your own strategy on ROYALQ, and also you can earn money through that also. There's a lot of things for you to do. Try as much as possible to use all aspects of your robot. You paid for it. Thank you so much, everybody. Our Zoom days and time is Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. We're always here to educate you how to properly instruct your robot. Good night, everybody, and have an amazing week. We'll see you on Thursday. Bye. Someone said, this is my upline. He invited me to ROYALQ. I told him how I got scam of $10,500 last year, December. So I'm thinking of still building trust in ROYALQ, because he already told me 3 months ago which I finally decided to join last week. Well, we are hoping you get started. I understand you. I understand how it feels to get scam of your money. A lot of us have been there. Me too. I was scammed, I think, back in 2020 stroke 2021. It was late 2020 to early 2021. I was in a platform that, you know, they said they were trading. Me, I always wanted to trade, but I didn't know how to go about it. When I knew about cryptocurrency, I think I knew about cryptocurrency, not like no, like I think I would say I was interested in cryptocurrency in 2020. I was hearing about it, but I became interested in 2020. It's not a long time. And yeah, so I liked the idea of trading, but then it was like manual trading, people were doing features. So I wanted to trade, but I didn't see who to teach me. I'm just going to summarize. And there was a platform that said, "Oh, we trade, give us your money. I will give you so amount." So I'm like, okay, cool. And I sent my money to them. And till today, my money is still with them. I think, maybe they are piling up the money they will eventually give me. Obviously, I'm just joking, but yeah, I lost my money, all my money, and I decided that no, I'm not doing any online business again. Nobody tell me anything about online business because that was the only money I had. I put my all into it, everything. So I understand where you are coming from, but there's something you need to understand. You're not giving your money to anybody. When you give your money to somebody, they now have full control of it and they can do what they want to do with it. And they can run away. They can basically they have full control over your money. They can tell you stories. Now, there's something I used to say. Now, I have this opinion in my head that even though a platform do not plan, I'm just saying, for example, a platform decides that, oh, okay, you know what? We don't have the intention to scam people. We want to do a very good platform, a trustworthy platform, but our intentions are not to scam people. And this is like a whole lot of money, and you entrust that their money, the money in their account. We are human beings, and they're seeing millions, billions, which they have control over. They have full control over. And remember, they might not have the notion to actually scam people, but you sleep and you're waking up with such amounts in your account. Of course, we are human beings. They will be tempted. So that's why I just decided that you might have good intention from the start, but the amount of money that goes into your account is going to change your mind. So thank you. I'm not giving my money to you. Thank you and God bless. So yeah, just get started. That's what I'm just going to tell you. Get started and grow. And we hope that you join the ROYALQ community and you not just join, please. You have to learn also. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for taking our time to join. Thank you for all the members. Thank you to also all the leaders, and have a lovely week. We'll see you on Thursday. Good night. He said Tafa boat showed me pepper during lockdown. Hey, if we talk our story here, this Zoom will not end. Good night, everybody.